Hi, and welcome to EDAD 610 Instructional Leadership. I am your professor, Dr. Teresa Pedersen, and I'm just going to walk you through the Module 1 on Blackboard and give you a little introduction to the course that you will be beginning this week. I will share a video later for next week with more introductions about me, and I'll be on camera at that point. So if you go to contacts in the typical place, you'll notice my contact information. My work phone listed there is actually my cell phone. I'm available via my cell phone really pretty much any time. And you can text me or call me there if you have a question or concern. You can always email me at my Northwestern email. I think you'll find that I'm extremely accessible during this course and available to you if you have any questions or problems. I know that as adult learners, you're working at weird times of the day, weekends, just whenever you have time to work. Summer is about family and travel, so being that as it may, I just try to make myself super available. So don't hesitate. I do live in Orange City, Iowa, and I am on campus full-time faculty working with undergrads as well. I also teach the capstone class. So those of you that are getting ready to take the capstone class, it would be lovely if I had you in my capstone. Okay, so let's go here to course information. And here is the syllabus for the course. And if you open it up, you'll notice it's the typical structure that you're used to seeing in our courses. There are 2 required texts for this course. Excuse me, that was my dog. Working from home this evening, so having a little pet issue. There are 2 texts. The first, the DeWitt text, is how we'll begin the course, and that will take us through approximately the first 4 weeks. And then the Glathorn text will complete out the last 4 weeks. And we will use many chapters of that text, though not all. The first text, the DeWitt, you will read in its entirety. It talks about the breakdown of points and the made assignments, and then here very carefully read through the discussion and participation for this course for how that will be graded. It is pretty typical, though you'll notice that we do not carry the discussions through the entire course. They will end in an earlier module than maybe you're used to in other courses. It has the submission, academic integrity policies. I will accept late work up to 4 days past the due date with a penalty of 10% per day, the value of the assignment. And no late work will be accepted beyond the 4 days unless an exception has been agreed upon. So please let me know as early as you can if there's going to be a problem. And then here are our objectives and which papers will and projects will cover those objectives, and then the required resources, and also all supplemental resources are listed here. So a helpful document. All right, we're going to go here to the very first module, and you will see you've got your introduction discussion here at the top, due by the end of the 3rd day of class, which should be Wednesday. In this particular post, keep the conversation going. Replied to 2 of their posts, and we really want to, as much as possible, have discussion be something living and breathing. It would be wonderful if we could focus on that this summer, especially because so much of what we talk about in this course is collaborative leadership. Module 1 will be for this week, and there's just a reminder that I will only use your NWC email. And so please check that and use that in this course. There you will see the required readings and resources, links there. We have videos, and then we also have the textbook chapters. I think that you're going to love Love this book. Peter DeWitt is amazing. We were blessed to have him on our campus podcast virtually, and we're just fascinated by him. Having been an instructional leader for over 20 years, I can tell you that he's really tapped into ways to use the servant leader model and really change schools from the inside out. So you'll notice that inside the book, there's a QR code that you can scan to watch these videos. And also there's a website that has been linked here. So they're very easy to get to. They're very short. They're just sort of an opener to the chapter. I think you'll find this book is very readable, very accessible. I think that you'll really love it. And then there are supplemental readings and resources that you will look at. And then you've got a discussion that is actually the first discussion. So the intro post, get that done as quickly as possible. And then there is a first discussion, which relates directly to the assignment below, which is the qualities of a principal as the instructional leader. There's a graphic organizer here, and you will complete the graphic organizer using the information that you find up here. And in that graphic organizer, be sure to cite the sources within the explanations for each quality. And you're going to actually assess your skill level based on each of those qualities of an instructional leader in a school. And then there's a case study reflection, and this first case study is about servant leadership. I think you'll find it very interesting, and I'm thrilled to be able to read your reflections on those. So that is week one. It's going to get you up and running quickly and deep into the content right away, which is what we love in our master's level summer courses. So again, I'm Teresa Pedersen, super excited to have you here. I do pray for you by name every day. And so if you have any prayer requests or anything that you would like to address, I am thrilled to be able to pray for you specifically. You can email me, you can text me, you can call me. And then here we do have a question forum, which is pretty typical in our courses. If you do have a question that you would like to just make public, that maybe other people might have the same question, don't hesitate to put that there. So I'll be looking forward to interacting with you in the introduction discussion and also the Module 1 discussion as well. Thank you so much and have a fantastic first week.